Okay, so yeah, keeping on going with this thing. Yeah, I've worked out that Record It, the screen recorder app, it only allows you to record 30 minutes unpaid. But if you want to upgrade, you have to upgrade to Pro if you want to record, if you want to export, I should say, a video that's longer than 30 minutes. And obviously, if you do upgrade to Pro, you can export a video that's as long as you want. It's basically as long as your YouTube can handle, you know. But so I'm gonna have to wait until I get my money through. I'm gonna have to wait before I get my money through before I'll be able to export the video that I just made. So you'll be able to see that video at some point. But in general, that's not what I want to do. You see what's coming up? So yeah, it should be interesting anyway. So that's at 1 minute. So I can't do a video that's over half an hour if I want to be able to record it. So with that in mind, let's keep going. So yeah, we were trying to basically just get the idea of this thing here. Basically trying to get the shape of this, the ad hoc engineer type thing, and say, oh, basically, okay, so what is it I'm trying to do? I'm basically trying to design something that looks like a space station. So obviously that would be something that would be kind of difficult to do if I wasn't able to consider very carefully what I was doing. So it will be very difficult to achieve, actually, otherwise. But in this occasion, it's not difficult to achieve because yeah. Anyway, well, I forgot what I was saying. Basically, what I was trying to work out is what to do about this blue thing here, this little blue thing. You know, because at the moment it looks like it's a part of this thing here. So I said, okay, that there were hills behind this. This structure. So you look past the structure, and what do you see? You see a load of hills. You know, that's what you see. You know, so the first thing I'd want to do, in order to show that there's a separation, a differentiation between the bottom part and the upper part, is to show what's beyond it. So I show what's beyond it with this green. I show, okay, there's the hills. And that's how I do that. So I show that separation there, and I just get that going, get that sorted. I get that going, I get that sorted. So yeah, there we go. So there we can see there's a bottom part, and we can see that there's an upper part. And I'm almost tempted to have like a little thing sticking out of here. I'll do it in red. I'm almost tempted to have a little like kind of satellite looking wing, or the shape that I had in mind was this. And this is the kind of thing that doesn't occur to you when you're just sitting there silently drawing. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. I mean, it's the quickest way to get a migraine, is to just sit there for hours on end in silence, just basically just drawing. Certain people are better suited to that kind of work than others, but I'm not very suited to it. You know, it doesn't suit me to just sit there in silence, just basically concentrating like I'm creating a cure for cancer or something like that. Just basically sitting there slowly but surely piecing one of those things together. It just makes a lot more sense for me to be up and about. And like I say, I'm walking now. I'm on the move, so I get exercise at the same time. I'm not just sitting in a chair getting fat, eating snacks, eating potato chips and hummus and getting fat. Talking of which, I will probably get some potato chips and hummus when I get paid later on. Yay! I'll be able to get some scran. Yeah, so I don't know what you think about that. I don't know. I like it, you know. So I'm gonna block that in a gold. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna say, yeah, I want something like that on the finished, on the final work. I want something like that on it. So I'm just gonna block that in. I wasn't looking then, which is why it got a little bit smudged, but the good thing about these programs is you can pretty much rectify any kind of mistake that you have. Yeah, your panel base can get lost as far as I'm concerned. I know YouTube doesn't like that kind of thing, but they don't allow certain people to do they say, okay, hey, everyone's welcome to do our surveys. And then when you actually turn up and you actually say, okay, I'd like to do one of your surveys, they tell you that you can't do it. But anyway, that's not what this is about. We're complaining about people and destroying businesses. So yeah, just got that arm going out there. I think it still works. Yeah, it kind of still works from there. Obviously this is all really rough and I want to render it a lot cleaner. But before you render anything, you basically have to be able to see or to be able to depict and describe what it is that you've done. So I'm walking very slowly here, so I'm having to squeeze my stomach muscles quite tight just to be able to walk without becoming unbalanced, which is interesting. It's an interesting exercise, you could say. Yeah, so it looks a little bit like some kind of anchor or something like that. So because it looks like an anchor, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. But what I do want to do is I do want to get some kind of shape to it. I don't think it should look like an anchor. I don't think it should. So I'm going to change that at some point. Maybe I could put some kind of sail on it, so it's kind of like almost like a solar panel or something like that. Maybe I could do something like that. Maybe I could do something like that. It might actually make a little bit of sense to walk a little bit faster because I think I'm walking too slowly. So I'm gonna have to practice walking a little bit faster whilst doing this, because actually my legs started to hurt a little bit because I'm balancing. I'm doing too much lateral flow balancing rather than just moving forward. So we'll see what happens. So just pass back through here and go and check out the fish market. Take a little circle of the fish market. Might get some mackerel today. So I'm gonna have about 15 pounds or something like that. £5 of that pounds is gonna go on. £5 of that pounds is gonna go on that app, so that I can record longer videos, and the rest of it is probably gonna go on snacks. So I'll probably get some cheese crisps and all of that kind of stuff, and then see what else I can afford. But yeah, I'm neglecting the work really. Yeah, so let's see what's going on. Pancakes, we've got all these types of different food that is going through. We've got salads. Yeah, so you've got all these colours that can stimulate you and inspire you as you're going through the day. These big massive fish everywhere. We've got this fruit salad over here, fish salad. Probably come back for some of that in a bit. We've got the mackerel, the smoked mackerel as well. Yeah, it looks good around here, man. Good food. Got some fish. Yeah, so okay, I'm just gonna leave that. Well, what do you think, man? I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. All of a sudden, it looks interesting. It looks like basically, because you have this thing at the front, it looks like basically it could be one of them. A little kind of hub where people would collect, you know? A place where people would collect. Looks a little bit like that. So I'm going to say it is something like that. But first I need to brighten it up. Just need to connect this over to this edge. Is that what I'm doing? I guess it is what I'm doing. I'm saying that bit's connecting down, so that bit, this edge here, goes down underneath this thing here. So you can kind of see what I'm getting at. That there'd kind of be windows across this edge here in a kind of concertina, kind of fan-shaped thing. There'd kind of be windows going across there. And actually, walking faster is the better plan, because not only do you get better exercise from it, but your legs don't start, your joints don't start playing up and becoming all crunchy and horrible. So yeah, and I'm in the bookshop now. But yeah, I think that's what I do. And I'm gonna block in a little bit more blue on this. You can tell the ambiance has changed. Gonna block in a little bit more blue on this thing. Excuse me about that. I didn't mean to do that. It still seems to be recording though, which is incredible. The fact that it can record a video. That's quite remarkable, that the screen recording is using a different engine than the video. So it can play a video, you know, but it's one of my videos anyway. So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to say, I'm going to block it in, but really and truly what I am going to do is I'm actually going to colour it in. I'm just going to colour in a little bit of blue here just to get an idea that there are some kind of windows here. And I'm just going to try and keep my pace up as well. I'm going to have to practice this going forward, just keeping my pace nice and high. So that I don't get too sluggish. Get a nice bit of exercise doing that. What I was going to do is I was actually going to go down and I was going to actually have a little bit of a snack. Yeah, I'm almost at 20 minutes, so I'll do about another 5 minutes and then I'll call it a day on here. But yeah, this is far better for me than even the Apple Pencil. I'm not saying I think the Apple Pencil is an amazing invention and whatnot, but for what I'm doing at the moment, where I want to get exercise and whatnot, having an Apple Pencil and an iPad is not the best way to keep fit, you know, because you end up sitting at a table. You know, it's kind of very difficult to use the Apple Pencil when you're walking, whereas it's very easy to use your thumb as you would when if you were texting. It's very easy to do that. So yeah, starting to see what that is. You know, I think that was a good addition. I think that was a good inclusion. You know, it was a good inclusion. So I'm just basically taking a seat a second, and then I'm just going to stop the video there. So yeah, hope you're all having a great day. Keep going. You know, have a good time. All right, see you. Bye.